The Watson Scott test. So someone has proceeded to tell everyone on Steam here to only play this game when you're all alone in your house apartment. Well, I think everyone's gone to bed anyway. No dogs! Absolutely no dogs. Don't worry, Max is, he's not here right now. There's no dogs here, it's fine. Otherwise, apparently the game doesn't work. So apparently this is a personality test, and it's quite psychological, and apparently it taps into the anxiety of a person, which, as you all know, my anxiety is on a little bit of a higher level than some other people. But that doesn't matter. I'm going to take the challenge. Only so many percentage seem to survive this test, but that's going to be an interesting telltale. Let's start! Oh, for goodness sake. What's with the slow text? It reminds me of the old Pokemon days when I used to sit there with my Game Boy and I'd be on Pokemon and I didn't know how to change the text speed. I was like 10. This test is designed to help you understand the deepest anxieties and the underlying causes for your darkest fears. I told you so much about anxiety. There we go. This is going to be interesting. I haven't really done any sort of personality tests or anything like that, so this is the first on the channel. And I thought, well, it's a horror version. Wow, there we go. I'm all for horror games and everything. Let's give it a go. So for each question, select the response which gives you the best and most truthful answer. At the end of the examination, you receive your analyst and a certificate of participation. Okay, let's continue. Please note that typically only 13%, there it is everybody, 13%. 13% of participants are able to complete the test due to the onset of anticipated cardiac arrest resulting in death, which is clearly written in red to make sure everyone can see it. Do you wish to continue? Of course! Of course I wish to continue! What do you think I'm here? I wouldn't have downloaded it if I wasn't gonna continue. Okay, firstly some calibration questions, everybody. Alright. How many minutes are there in an hour? In 1 hour? Oh, for goodness sake, get on with it. How many minutes are there in an hour? 60. Everybody knows that, right? If I had 1 apple and you give me 2 apples, how many apples do I have? So if I have 1 apple and you give me 2 apples, okay, let's do it that way. So you give me 1 apple, I have 1 apple, and you give me 2 apples. How do I have? Well, clearly it's 3. Oh no, it's infinity. Don't worry. Are you playing a game right now? I wonder. No, definitely not playing a game right now. We don't play games on here. This is a personality test, it's not a game. Are you sure it's not a game? What? I just said it's not a game! Are you sure it's not a game? Are you sure it's not a game? Yes, I'm sure it's not a game. You're asking me if I'm sure. Yes, I'm very sure it's not a game. I just unlocked an achievement. Calibrated. I'm calibrated, everybody. Your test will now begin. Okay, here we go. It's exciting. Here's my test. Here it is, everybody. The personality test I've been waiting for. Whoa. Okay, so it's raining outside and you're walking in bare feet. You take 1 step forward and crush a snail. Oh, the poor thing. What kind of a question is this? You crush a snail between your toes. You feel. What kind of multi-choice answers are these? Satisfied, guilty, jealous, disgusted, nothing. Well, I guess I'd feel a little bit not satisfied. Definitely not satisfied. Probably a little bit guilty. Jealous. Jealous? What for? The thing just got crushed. Why do I feel jealous for it? What a terrible answer that one is. Probably disgusted. Probably pretty disgusted, actually. And feeling a little bit sad for the thing. Because you got to remember it's a living thing. We all remember what living things are, don't we? Okay, a small child is walking down the street with a large ice cream. Okay. Cream in her hand. She trips and falls, dropping her treat on the ground. You feel. Okay, what answer is going to give us this time? Satisfied? Satisfied? Sympathetic? Yeah, probably a little bit sympathetic for her. Depressed? I officially lost my screen for a second there. Maybe this whole game was trying to do that to me to freak me out, but it's not working. A small child is working down the... Okay, I probably would feel amused. Oh, not really. I mean, we're talking about a small child here. I'd feel quite sympathetic, honestly. Personal opinion, I'd feel very sympathetic. Definitely not satisfied. Not depressed. Wouldn't be depressed. I'm just gonna move along here and say sympathetic. Your pet cat drops a dead mouse on your front door or stair. Its front legs are missing. You feel proud, disgusted, satisfied, sad, worried. Not proud. I mean, but this is nature. You know, the cat kills the mouse. This is nature. Sad, maybe. Sad for the mouse. I mean, it's in pain. And that's not a cool thing. I don't think that any animal should go through any amount of pain at all, just like a human being. So I think sad. I was going to go with disgusted, but then I thought, you know, I'd feel quite more sad, I guess. I will now show you an image. Please study it. The image will not move. Oh, for sure! Oh, for sure! For sure it won't move. Oh, here we go. I don't like that image. I'm disturbed. I'm shaking. I'm absolutely shaking. How did that image make you feel? I'm very shaken up right now. It's a baby child, some sort of peaceful. Oh no, peaceful. It was like a child's doll that was all distorted. I feel resentful. Yeah, probably a bit not terrified. I mean, I've seen worse. But definitely a bit nervous. Do you believe in ghosts? Funny story. I'm gonna go with undecided here because I have had. Well, it was like an encounter, but I don't really know. I don't know if it was my head playing tricks with me or not, but it definitely freaked me out. And this happened about 5 years ago. Have you ever seen a ghost? Oh, now it's getting into the nitty gritty. I'm unsure. Definitely. I'm glad it gave that option. Because about 5 years ago, I explored with a group of friends an abandoned asylum up in the hills of our major town. And you know, had patients in there that were abused and all sorts of things. And I can remember it was a 2-storied elevated, you know, sort of area. And I was up there, and we're exploring. It was like literally 2-3 in the morning. Like, this was really late, and we were like teenagers. It's quite a while ago. But I was up there, and I remember looking around, and I saw this hole in the ground. It was really weird. I saw this hole in the ground, and I had a torch, like a little. It wasn't very good. It was like a little wee torch, and I was looking down in the hole. I was like, hey, you know, and stop it right now. And I was looking down, and I thought my friend was behind me. I had a friend that was up there with me. I had a few friends downstairs. And I was looking down in this hole, and I heard like this. Like coming real fast paced behind me. And I thought, oh, that's my mate. And I swung around with the torch, and I shone it. And there was absolutely no one there. I found out when I went downstairs to go to my mates that the mate that was with me upstairs had already gone downstairs, so there was absolutely no one upstairs at all. I don't know if it was my mind just freaking out and playing tricks on me, like a lot of people say, oh, it's just in your head, you know, your mind's playing tricks. I don't know. There are a lot of people out there that do believe, and there are a lot of people out there also that don't believe. I'm very unsure on the matter at this point. I mean, I'm not going to say yes or no. With that little story, we're going to finish off there. Thinking about the room that you're in right now, has anyone ever died there? Here. Not yet. Not yet. Do you find it funny how they say not yet? Not at all. Is that a face? I swear that's a face. How? What do you mean how? Oh, how inconvenient. Unconventional. What are you trying to attempt here, mate? I mean, what are you trying to do? Oh, I got another achievement. Felt. Please indicate how strongly you agree or disagree with the following statements. Loading. I have a vivid imagination. Yeah, I strongly agree. I do have a very vivid imagination a lot of the time. I often think about ghosts inside my house. No, strongly disagree on that. I don't think about ghosts in this house. It is an oldish house, you know, a little bit old, but don't think there's any ghosts here. I take pleasure in seeing other people in pain. No, I strongly disagree. I do not take pleasure in seeing people in pain, let alone animals, insects, anything. I'm not that type of person. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're trying to get at here, but I'm not that type of person. These are deep. These actually, like, I thought it was just like surface questions. These are in-depth sort of questions. It's fantastic. I haven't really looked at anything like this before. I often look over my shoulder to check if someone is standing behind me watching my screen. What the frick? What the heck? I swear someone banged on the windows. Whoa, that was weird. Oh, I'm gonna turn this down. That was friggin' weird. That actually gave me that gave me a fright, man. That was good. That's the atmospheric sound. That's amazing. They did a good job of that. I actually thought it was someone at the window. That was weird. I look. Oh, think of the question now. I look over my shoulder and think of someone standing behind me watching my string. No, I don't. I don't usually. Until now. Thank you for that. There is an unexpected guest in my house. Well, if you're talking about the bloody mailman that comes down to drop the damn goods off when I order them off Mighty Ape, and he friggin' staunches around the porch here and bangs on the door, and he's like, "Hey, here's your parcel, mate." And then, oh yeah, he's unexpected. He's banging on the damn door here in the office. Besides that, no, there's no unexpected guests in my house. Nobody would know if I went missing. Nobody would know if I went missing. No, I strongly disagree with that. I got people around me, man. Family and friends that would be pretty quick on the tail if I went missing, I'm sure. I would hope. Poetry is the most, intelligent form of artistic expression. No, I strongly disagree. No, it's not. There's art. There's all forms of art. It's not just one form, and it's not just poetry. You can paint a picture and express yourself. So no, I don't agree. You need an attitude You need an attitude readjustment. I've designed a new algorithm for generating insightful poetry. Are you telling me? Is this what it is? Are you telling me? Are you getting at me? What do you think you're doing? Let me demonstrate. Okay, you demonstrate to me. I wanna see it. I wanna hear this. Roses are red. I've heard this poem before. It's so freaking generic. Can you give me something else? Oh, hang on. They've slightly changed it. Well, look at that. What do you know? Generic still. Generic as frick. They've just re-incited a poem. Roses are red. Silence is a mouse. Your door is unlocked. I didn't quite get it, but apparently the door's unlocked. Well, I can see it from here, and I've clearly slid the latch across, and it looks fine to me. Congratulations! Only 41% of participants typically reach this point of the examination. From now on, the questions will be much more intense. Do you wish to continue? Of course. Of course I want to continue. I'm slightly not even phased. Achievement unlocked, agree. How far away is the closest police station? More than a 15-minute walk. We're at the other end of town. Oh, the music's got more intense too. Oh my! How well do you know your neighbors? I know what it's doing. I know what it's doing. Yeah, we're acquaintances. We're not good friends or anything. Not sure about that side though. Compared to the average adult, how fast can you run? What's with the screeching in the background? Probably just average. I'm gonna go with average. I mean, I can run fast when I want to. When I want to. You come home late one night to find your front door wide open. and the lock's smashed to pieces. The first thing you do is call a friend and ask to stay at their house, call the police, go inside, look through every room myself. Of course! Go through and look through every room of myself. I'll be freaking worried about my gear. You and your second closest friend are stranded on a remote desert island. After your plane crashed in the ocean. The nearest ship that can help you will arrive in 1 week. 1 week, everybody. You have 1 more day of food and water. Oh, I know where this is going. Shall we? Would you eat your friend? Would you eat your best friend? Before you both die of starvation, there's no other food around. Do you murder my second closest friend out of boredom and then wait to die? Wait until the food runs out, then murder my second closest friend out of spite? Ration the food and attempt to survive against all odds? Walk ceremoniously to the ocean and drown? What the frick? Why? I'm gonna do the damn decent thing. That's what I'd do. And ration the food and attempt to survive at all odds. I would never murder someone out of even if it came to the point of survival, I would find a way. That's me. I always find a way. And there is always a way. There's always a way. You can make a fishing line, you can catch fish. There's always a way to get around you. Get around the whole situation. That's how I think. There's always a way. I will now show you an image. Please study it. The image will not speak. Pfft. For gosh sake, something's already speaking in the background now. What are you saying it won't speak? Oh great, it's the tomato head of Fortnite. Wow, everybody. Great skin there. Might have to purchase that one later. How did that image make you feel? Pretty hysterical actually. It literally made me feel nothing at all. I'll ask this one more time. Are you playing a game right now? No, this is not a game. No, definitely not. We all know it's not a game. Do you know that I'm a good person? What the frick? What kind of question are these? Do you know I'm a good person? What the frick? I don't even know who you are. I've never met you. I've never talked to you. How do I meant to know whether he's a good person or not? He, she. It could be anyone. Do you know I'm a good person? I'm just gonna go yes. Yeah. Great guy. Oh, right. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. That's New Zealand way. Just freaking trust anyone. Don't worry about it. Are you lying to me right now? No. No. Lying is forbidden. I agree. Please select any of the following sports that you have played: wrestling, jiu-jitsu, mixed martial arts, taekwondo. None of the above. No, I've done none of those. Oh! That gives you a great example there, isn't it, of how much sports I play. No wonder I'm getting so chubby. No, I go to the gym, is that enough? Please select the following industries that you have occupational experience with: law enforcement, private security, detail, secret service, military, none of the above. I'm gonna go law enforcement because I've had a lot of, you guys don't know this, but when I was younger, I wanted to be a police officer. That was like my big thing. And I actually went to the police college in New Zealand and started training there. I got a ways through and then I kind of felt like I wasn't ready. So definitely law enforcement. I did a few weeks and I gave it a go, like a trial sort of period, and I just didn't think I was ready at the time. But I'm just going to go law enforcement here because I have had involvement with law enforcement quite a bit in my late teens and early adulthood. If you saw me in the street, would you say hello? Oh yeah, no, definitely. Don't worry about it. I'd say hello to anyone. Very odd. Even he's confused, man. He's like, that's so odd. What the frick? Yeah, I'm the weirdo. Don't worry, Omega's the weirdo, not you. Don't worry. What is the next number to the following sequence? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Oh, I'm inside your house. I'm gonna go with it. Yeah. Oh, your recent answer indicated you're exhibiting a fight or flight response, and maybe at risk of an acute stress. I knew the answer. I just clearly wanted to say something stupid. I need you to breathe slowly and calm down. Press continue when you are calm. Only when you are calm. I'm not calm. Help me, everybody. Here it is. Please take a moment to look away from your monitor. I'm looking away. And observe the nearest exit. The exit's there. And there's another exit there. I've actually got 2 exits in this office, which is it's fantastic. I've got an exit that goes straight outside, but I probably have to smash the door down because it's quite an old door. And then I've got an exit that goes out into the kitchen area and stuff. Please take a moment. Make sure you could run or something where if something were to happen. Do this now. Now. I've done it. Did you look away from your screen? Yeah, what the frick? You just I'm not gonna be rude. I did look away because you asked me to. Do you think I can tell when you look away from your screen? There's not really a no answer here. I'm just going with maybe. Cause yeah. Maybe is could be yes or no. Do you feel safe in your house right now? What? I want to say yes. I feel fine. There's nothing going on. I'm just gonna say unsure because I want to say yes. I feel fine. Are you having fun? Yes. Yes, I am having fun. I'm enjoying this. I didn't even get to read that. Thank you very much. Please ignore my external stimulus. Concentrate only on the screen. There are no unexpected guests in your house. There are no unusual sounds coming from inside your house. Do not take your eyes off the screen. I am glued to the screen. Don't worry. I understand. I am a computer-generated module. I understand. Do you understand? What the frick is it trying to do? Oh my god. All around the mulberry bush, the monkey chased the weasel. Pop goes the weasel. And the knife goes out. The monkey's on the table. Take a stick and knock it off. Pop goes the weasel. All around the mulberry bush, the monkey chased the weasel. The monkey chased the weasel. Oh my, pop goes the weasel. Up and down the city road. All and down the eagle. That's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel. All around the mulberry bush, the monkey chased the weasel. The monkey stopped the salt. Pop goes the weasel. Every night I go out, the monkey is on the... Pop goes the weasel, pop goes the weasel. All around the mulberry bush, the monkey chased the weasel. The monkey stopped, pull up the sock. I'm giving up. Bloody hell! Bloody cloud! Oh, sakes! Oh. What the hell, man? That was not cool. Jeez. That was just a jump scare. That was not cool. Gosh. This was a jump scare. Was I seriously was I 29 minutes? Oh no. 43. That was a lot. That's like half an hour. Easily manipulated. I am not easily manipulated. Why would you say that? Sleep soundly. I did not sleep soundly. I'm like the worst sleeper. Respectful of elders. Yes, I agree with that one. When I see a cat holding a dead mouse, I feel sad. Well, of course. Doesn't everyone? I'm most afraid of being beaten to death with a hammer. I mean, everyone dies in a certain way. I'm not necessarily afraid of the hammer thing. I do fear death. I will say that. I don't like the idea of dying. I wish I could just live on. That is one thing I do fear. I do fear death a bit. They're semi-accurate with that, I would say. I do fear the whole death idea. I never thought I'd be beaten to death with a hammer. I think it's normal for a lot of people to fear death. That's what I've been told anyway. Most of it is irrelevant. Like it's not on point. Like, I'm not easy manipulated. I do not sleep soundly. I sleep terrible. Shocking sleeper. And I am, well, yes, I am respectful of the elders, so I agree with that. So I guess it got 2 out of the 4 right. There you go. The Watson Scott test, everybody. I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to check out this. It is $5 on Steam. If you want to check it out, you can purchase it yourself. Do the test. See how you go. I'll just click continue here. Maybe you guys will survive. I don't know. The main test is complete. There we go. Thank you very much. Wait a minute. There's a bonus test. Would you like to take it? I think this video's gone on long enough. I think, no, not now, maybe another time. I think that's a great idea. Thank you very much, whoever's behind the screen on the dark web. I appreciate you for taking the time for me and all this. But this has been Omega, everybody. We will see you next time for a part 2 of this video.